Batmobile. Like create.
Man in the sheds, 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 man in the sheds.
They build, fix, collect and create. Man cave secrets are now being shared. I'm Michael Caine, and each week I'd like to take you around Australia to meet some truly remarkable people and visit some amazing man caves and sheds. It's a chance to get a sneak peek into secret men's business. Now, if you're into movies, memorabilia and cars, you're gonna love meeting a man that's built a Batmobile and uses it to put smiles on the faces of very sick kids. Over to you, Mervyn.
Yeah, mate, I'm here in Zach's man cave. Apparently, he's got a Batmobile. Oh, yeah?
That's not the Batmobile. This is the Batmobile.
What do you want at Wayne Manor, Joker?
I come to see your man cave, Batman. Oh, sorry. Batcat.
Being able to fulfill someone's dream, and a lot of the times with like Make-A-Wish, the kids are really into these superheroes. And so it started out as just wanting to go for a ride in the Batmobile. Then as it evolved, you know, these things have turned in like a full day now where we put together anything from rescuing Scooby-Doo to hanging out in the train tunnels in the Batcave.
We get lost in the 50s at the American Classic Car Museum that's been 35 years in the making and the biggest outside of the USA.
Come on into the diner, folks. Some guys get lost in their sheds, but some sheds get lost in time. And this shed is lost in the 50s, American Classic Car Museum. We're gonna meet the guy who put all this together real soon. But first, let's take a look what he found in the 50s.
We're looking at about 35 years of collecting, back and forth to the United States, about 112, 113 times. Everything you see in here today is part and parcel of that process of heading across there, picking it, packing it, bringing it home, putting it on display.
So this is one man's shed and a time capsule. It's real sad because it's gonna be long gone real soon. And everybody here, including me, has had the best time ever lost in the 50s.
Memory. It seems a shame that the cars and all the memorabilia will be auctioned off, but we'll try and keep you updated in future programs as to where some of those items have found new homes. More when we return.
Next up, we'll visit a father and son flying team who has one of the biggest man sheds I've ever seen. Their shed is big enough to house fully operational fighter jets, not models, the real thing. Okay, so it's more like a man hangar, but it's still one hell of a shed. Let's take a look at what I mean.
If you're willing to fly in this big bad girl, I warn you, you could crash, you could burn, and you could die.
Yeah, I've still got my P's. I actually was flying the fighter jet when I was still on my L's, and I actually could fly an aircraft legally by myself before I had my car licence. And I guess it's just what I've grown up with. Some people grow up driving cars or riding motorbikes. I grew up flying aeroplanes.
I sometimes forget how old he is. He has literally been helping me run this business since he was 12 years old. He used to come out here and do the groundwork to make sure the MiGs got off safely. He'd tell me the flap checks, he'd tell me the speed brake checks, the hydraulic checks. 12 years old. He's been making decisions in this game since he was 12.
We'll visit auction houses like this one.
13,500. Boys, quick, stop.
We can show you what your collection is really worth. Comedian Steve Philp will host a segment called In the Shed, where he gatecrashes celebrity homes to find out what secrets lay in their sheds.
Back in the glory days of the 80s, everyone had a backyard shed. It was the place you went to retreat, relax, take your pants off, do whatever you wanted. And it didn't matter, because it was your shed. Sheds are now basically just places where you store weird shit. Let's have a look in my shed. Oh, actually, sorry. Oh, dan, 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 dan. Over the course of this series, we're going to visit the homes of a whole bunch of celebrities and we're going to have a look in their shed and go through the weird and wonderful crap that they've been hoarding for years.
All you have to do is put ice cream and caramel sauce on everything.
Anything.
And people go, ooh. And I'm like, yeah.
You know what I love about a shed? It's a good place to hide your children's shit art when they bring it home.
Exactly right.
Steve will visit the homes of celebrities such as Jimmy Barnes, Hugh Jackman, Eric Boehner, Dick Smith, Molly Meldrum, and even some former Prime Ministers. And that's sure to dislodge some man cave secrets. Gretel Colleen, our correspondent best known for hosting Big Brother, will have a man cave chat about men's health. Gretel follows the stories of some great organisations like the Black Dog Ride, who create awareness and support for the prevention of depression and suicide. And she talks with first responders to find out how they deal with the stress of their job.
Well, that didn't go to plan, did it?
Our crazy expert, Mad Matt, will show you not only how to build your own unique man cave, but also how to fit it out. Resident impersonator Krista Haviland will report on special events such as the mullet competition.
When we started Mullet Fest last year, we actually had a joke around the table of knowledge, which is a table of old guys in the bar who we call them the table of knowledge because they think they know everything, and they believe that they originated the mullet. They think that they've had it the longest, and you know that they've stayed true to the cause, and therefore they own the mullet.
And Australia's biggest barbecue festival. Chris will invade portraying characters such as James Bond, Mrs. Brown, Kevin Rudd, Donald Trump, Ozzy Osbourne, or any one of his many entertaining characters. It could be very funny, baby, yeah! As we continue our roadshow, we'll meet with some everyday Aussie characters in their own element, who build or collect some strangely weird items to display in their man caves or sheds.
My name's Sean, and I'm a Tooheys collector. My first beer ever was a Tooheys Draft. I wanted to collect something that reminded me of my youth. I wanted to collect something that I had an absolute personal attachment to, and Tooheys is it. These are things that are collected slowly over a period of time. We've got items here that go back to 1890. I get attached to things really quick. You know, before you know it, 1 can's 10 cans, 10 cans is 100 cans. You get up to 200 cans, and I haven't looked back. The history of Tooheys and the company is the history of New South Wales, right from those very first ships getting off and starting, and when you follow it all back, you can trace history.
We'll take a cruise on a man boat. Yes, that's right, a man boat that's home to the Crazy Chook Man. It's South Australia's most controversial houseboat. Eyesore or tourist attraction, you decide.
Every night I think about my boat. It's very important to me. It's like a dream. Right in the middle is a windmill. Luxurious accommodation. Oh, so exciting. And they're going to have my vegetable garden. Looks a bit rough at the moment, but it will be absolutely fantastic.
This pain, this strife, we are making it hard.
What are you doing over here, Frank? Bloody crashed already.
What do I think? I think it's pretty unique in Australia.
And you're walking through the bush. And you feel amazing. Whoa! Hang on.
the guest room. Hey, Kevin!
He's probably one of the happiest people that you could come across.
When I go out with Frank, I put this on to disguise myself. Look at this physique.
Because he can pursue his dreams, I think.
You only alive once. If you get a chance to achieve something, you've got to keep working towards it.
We look forward to meeting you as we travel around Australia. Why not join us each week as we experience some amazing stories and meet some fascinating Australian characters as we bring to life their story. So if you have a man cave or shed, why not drop us a line, and we may even feature it on upcoming shows where you'll have the chance to win some great prizes. Until then, it's bye for now.
Men in the sheds, men in the sheds, men in the sheds, men in the